I'm going to image a comet tonight, just like every other YouTube channel. I don't want to feel left out. Comet C, 2022, E3, ZTF. I'm going to try something different tonight, and we're going to try and shoot a comet. So we'll try something new. We're going to shoot really short exposures for the comet. The bad thing is it's in the north right over Cafe Rio, so we're also dealing with most of a moon tonight too, but you play the cards that are dealt. We'll do short sub-exposures, a lot of them. We may try to stack the stars in serial and see if we can put them together in GIMP and see how that goes. Okay, let's see if we can find a comet. So we'll go to Stellarium. Do a search. And I've already searched for the comet once, so we'll search for that. There it is by Mars. That might make an interesting picture. Click on that. Go to Nina. Go and get coordinates from Planetarium. There we are. I will set this to 90 degrees. That's the way my camera is set. So we'll add target sequence, simple sequence. I'm going to shoot 60 pictures at 60 seconds. Wow, that's a lot of seconds. Slew to target, center target, start guiding, and go. Let's see what it looks like. We're already polar aligned and focused, so we're ready to go. Okay, we have plate solved. We're guiding. Let's see what our first 60-second exposure looks like. Okay, there's the comet. Okay, we have a comet, so we'll let this run for an hour and see what we end up with. Okay, future Wi-Fi guy here. Just going to go over some things that I learned not to do while shooting a comet. So I've taken several attempts at this. They were not all successful. The number one, the first time I tried, it was the first clear night I had in like 8 weeks, so I just thought I had to get out there and do it. I had like an 80% full moon. It was already up when it got dark. The comet was right around Polaris and the moon was just a few degrees away from there. It didn't turn out well. It sucked. Don't do that. Also, I don't know if it was because maybe I had a bad polar alignment or something, or just because it was so close to Polaris, but the comet was moving like halfway across the screen during the night when I was trying to shoot, and I had to recenter 2 or 3 times. You don't do that either, because the software doesn't like when you recenter it. In order to stack the comet, you have to have a start and stop so it knows the velocity of the comet, so it knows where to stack the frames. Second night was a few weeks later. I don't think the comet was in its optimal position anymore, but it was in the southern sky now, moving a little slower, so I could track it better. But I took 60-second exposures, and I had my SV Boni CLS filter on. Don't use an SV Boni CLS filter while shooting a comet. At least don't use mine. The colors were horrible. I couldn't even, it would dim it down so much that I couldn't see the tail or anything, so that was my second mistake. So the third and last time I shot was 120-second exposures without a filter. I had a really well polar line, so it didn't move that far in an hour. And that's the one we're going to stack and see how it works. Okay, stacking a Comet in serial by a newbie. I just start with the script, OSC pre-processing, and run the script. That will give me a stacked image of just the stars. And it's easy. Okay, the star stacking complete. We'll take a look at the result.fit. Do an auto stretch. Look at the RGB blue. So the stars look great. Comet does not. I think the first thing we'll do is a background extraction. Apply that. Okay, I'll do a photometric color calibration. So the info on my raw files does not show the right ascension or declination. I can't pull that from the metadata. So I just go to Stellarium and look what the coordinates of where I was shooting for the time I was shooting, and I just enter that manually. Okay, as long as these coordinates are correct, the plate solving should work. Alright, so that's just my stacked stars, so we will save that and move on to the next part. Okay, now let's start stacking the Comet. So I've changed my home directory to the process folder inside of my Comet folder to give me access to all the sequences. So we'll go to sequence first, and we'll choose the PP light sequence. And we'll go to register. And in the registration method, we will use the Comet asteroid registration. And we'll go to the sequence, open frame list. And we'll choose the first Comet picture. Go back to registration, and we'll draw a square around the Comet and hit pick object in one. So that will give us the coordinates of the first one. Then we'll go back to sequence, open frame list, choose the last picture. Back to registration, draw a picture around that Comet, pick object in number 2, so that gives us our velocity of the Comet right there. So now we click go register, and we succeeded. Okay, here is the stacked Comet. If I stretch it, it does not look good, but I can't do a photometric color calibration on this because there are no stars. So I'll just deal with it in GIMP. So we'll save this and then move into GIMP and see if we can process both images and put them together. Okay, in order to not bore you all with the details, I've done a lot in the background here. Okay, so here is the stars image with the weird comet in the middle. I ran that through StarNet++, and I got this. So now we will copy this, select all, copy, go back here, new layer, paste that onto the layer, anchor the layer, and change the mode to difference. And so there is our stars only image. So now we will go to the Comet stack. This is what it looks like to begin with, after much stretching and balancing and levels and trying to get the colors right. This is what I've come up with. Maybe a little red, but we'll have to deal with that. So I'll flatten that image, select all, copy, go back to my stars only image, new layer, and we'll paste that. Anchor that layer, and now change the mode to screen. Okay, flatten that to one curves correction maybe. Okay, there's my mandatory comet picture. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, clouds suck.